Hi everyone, welcome to Talk to Ake. My name is Ake. I'm excited to have you all here. Again, it's beautiful. I'm always excited whenever I'm on the show. It's a beautiful podcast, and I like the fact that we are now in a relationship. We started this together, step by step. We're moving forward, we're making things happen. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, the Talk to Ake podcast channel, so you can see more of this and get all the notifications you want. It's been amazing. Past 4 weeks have been incredible. I've got loads of beautiful guests coming up, but the past 4 weeks has really, really been amazing. Do you know why? Because all the incredible guests that came on this show spoke uniquely about something. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Yeah, I don't have a guest today, by the way. It's just me talking to you because we're in a relationship. And don't get me wrong, this is not some sort of like motivational coaching. Nah. I'm not even there yet. You know what I mean? It's just having a genuine conversation with you. This is what it is, right? Everyone that came on the podcast spoke about one thing. Believe. I'm going to play clips about that. But I first of all want you to understand that it is hard to believe. Everyone finds it hard to believe, especially when things are not going the right way, when things are not going the way you want them to go. It's even more difficult to believe, But the first interview I had with Christian Roberts, he said something that struck me, about believing. Yeah, look at this.
And I went down to Exeter and I signed a 2-year contract. And I said to the gaffer, you call it arrogant, or in football is arrogance and confidence and arrogance,
Yeah.
Self-confidence breeds a little bit of arrogance in football, but you had to have it to survive. And I told him, I signed that 2-year deal at Exeter, which was even lower than Cardiff.
Yeah.
I said, I won't be signing another deal. You got me for 2
The
years.
audacity.
You got me for 2 years. And 18 months, I was sold to Bristol City. Because I had belief. I knew.
So now this brings me to this point now. I know it's hard to believe when things are very, very, very hard, when things are not going your way, when things are sour, and you just wanna leave and not try anymore. The one thing that should come to your mind at that point is knowing who you are. Who are you? Who am I? Always try to ask yourself that question. Because you know the thing, from experience, when the heat comes and when the pressure comes, you begin to doubt yourself. You begin to ask yourself, what? Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I even really good enough? Do I have to tell myself the truth and just, stop? I've listened to so many great people speak, and you know the thing, when they talk about their journey and how they suffered and how they kept trying and how they were struggling, even sometimes when they get to the place they want to be, they fall and then they rise back again. People always focus on the successful part, the happy ending, but I also want to try and put myself in those days where Steve Harvey had to sleep in the car for days, homeless. Those days where Oprah would send her videos and talk show to so many companies and to get rejected. How do you even still believe in yourself? How do you still even believe in yourself when the coach tells you you're not good enough? How do you even believe in yourself when the coach says you're too skinny or you're too small to play? And then when I have issues like this, when you have issues, you just want to give up. Because there's no result. This is not a motivational talk. It's just what I learned from the interviews 4 weeks ago. You can call it arrogance. Christian Roberts said he did what he had to do. He knew, he believed in himself. He knew he had to. You have to know that feeling. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Have you found yourself? Is there something burning inside of you? I tell you what, if you haven't felt stupid about chasing your dreams and believing in your dreams, I don't think you're chasing the right thing. For real. For real. Usain Bolt, he just came out the other day and said, oh, he trained 4 years to run for 9 seconds. And some people still wouldn't believe in themselves when things go wrong. I'll play you another video. This one comes from Jasmine, and they said something really interesting. They're quite young, but this was arguably one of my favorite clips from the past 4 weeks. Watch this.
People like, I remember having a conversation with someone once, and they said, "Oh, I want to do this music thing, but like I haven't got the time, and like I've got life going on and stuff." It's like, how bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you want to make this a thing? Do you really believe in yourself?
Yeah.
And like, since I've met this guy, like I've believed in what we do, and I literally believe that we met for a reason.
Yeah. How bad do you want it? So it's two things. Oh, I want to do it. Yeah, I want to do it. 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 Yes, you're gonna do it, of course. But how bad do you want it? How much do you want it? It's more than just believing. You know, right? Okay, I think I'm raising my voice. It's more than just believing. It is. How bad do you want it? Believing is free. Dreaming is free. It's a luxury given to everyone. You can dream about anything you want to be. You can be whoever you want to be. Literally. Well, how bad do you want it? How much do you want to put in the work? When things don't go right, how much do you still put in the work? How much do you bend your back? How much do you reaffirm and reassure yourself that, look, regardless, I have to do it? Feeling stupid, I'll say it again. From my experience, I've always felt very stupid about some of the things I want to do. And guess what? In the end, when it works, I'm like, okay, so what next? Chasing your dreams, believing in your dreams. Sometimes sometimes it's really stupid. Sometimes you will really feel disgusted and stupid, and it is a lonely place. It is a cruel and lonely place because society would want you to do what society wants. And when you don't want to do that, when you don't want to conform to the ordinary, bro, you pay for the consequences. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I know sometimes you can just easily just want to give up and just, I'm done. It's hard. I know, like it's really hard sometimes. But knowing who you are keeps you going. Always remind yourself, who am I? Who am I? And know yourself. How do you know yourself? Know yourself from inside. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. You know who you are. You know your heart. Know yourself. You can only believe in what you trust. And the best person to believe in yourself is yourself. And make sure you handle the heat, because the heat is going to come. I've had really terrible experiences, really, to be honest, because of my ability of not handling the heat. Chasing your dreams and being who you want to be and believing in yourself comes with a lot of pressure. Pressure. You lose people, you lose loved ones, you neglect a lot of people, it's hard. It is really hard. The consequences of believing in yourself and chasing your dreams and being who you want to be can be really hard. So because you don't want to fall into that trap, please learn to handle the heat. Make sure you handle the heat, because the heat is going to come. Let's talk to Ake. My name is Ake. Please do not forget to subscribe and share. Let's heat up 1K. Come on, we can do this. Thank you so much for being on the podcast. I'll see you next time. Hey, know who you are.